So Bitcoin recently has had an insane rally, in fact breaking the all-time high just a few days ago. But what is going to pump next? In this video I predict the coins that are going to have the next run up, and hopefully you guys find some value in this video. But before I get into it, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. So as you can see, Bitcoin has had a huge run up recently. We had a 20% correction from 51k down to about 42k, which is very characteristic of Bitcoin during a bull run. And then we had a huge run up to 66k here. Now we've begun to see some profits being taken, and I believe that we'll see a 20% correction. And this is characteristic of Bitcoin during a bull run. Like we've seen this in the 2018 bull run. Bitcoin on its way up would have 20% dips, and it would bounce back from there. I think that is what is going to happen. It's definitely looking that we'll see something similar like this. I wouldn't be surprised if this happens again, but up here. But the real question is, what is going to pump next? And for those that are new into crypto, you may not know about the money flow in crypto. The way it works is that people get into Bitcoin, that pumps first, and then people take profits, but they don't just take profits out of Bitcoin. Most people, they take profits out of Bitcoin and then they put it in other coins that haven't pumped yet. When I say other coins, that usually means the large altcoins. From then on, something similar happens with the large caps. Like people have a huge run up, they make some money, they take profits, and then they put them down into the mid caps, low caps, micro caps, and so on and so forth. So just to prove the point of the crypto money flow, I want to show you this comparison. So as you can see, there was a correction here around early September, and a 20% correction at that. Now just to prove the point that the money flowed into the altcoins, let me show you this. During early September, it had a huge run up, just as Bitcoin had a big correction. How interesting is that? It's almost as if the money flow theory is actually real. Ethereum, yep, that went up during early September. I wouldn't say Ethereum is necessarily an altcoin anymore. Like at a $500 billion market cap, can you really say it's an altcoin? But nevertheless, it did see a run up during early September. Here's another example. Here's AVAX. Early September, it had a nice run up as people were taking profits from Bitcoin. That was kind of the catalyst. Early September, Bitcoin corrected and AVAX went up. So yeah, the money flow in crypto is legit. I'm not just saying this as just some unproven theory. The altcoins pump after people take profits with Bitcoin. It is the way it is. People in crypto are greedy. They don't make profit with Bitcoin, take their money, go home, buy a house, start a family. No, they're degens. They buy Bitcoin, they make profit, and they keep putting it into other altcoins. It is the way it is. People in crypto are greedy like that. They never just take the money and leave. No, they put it into other coins and they keep doing it until it gets to that point at the end of the bull run where it's just too much, and then people genuinely take profits and leave and come back in a few years later. That is how crypto works. In simple terms, that is how this works. And we can look at some other coins just to prove the point. Here's Polkadot. As you can see, early September, it had a huge run up. It went from $25 to $36 at that time. Bitcoin was seeing a big correction. You can see with your own eyes, like forget what I'm saying, forget my theories, just look at the graphs and cross-reference this yourself if you are skeptical. Every time Bitcoin has a big correction, which it looks like it's going to see a 20% correction, that is when the altcoins do pretty well. This is a theory that has taken me quite far, and I've made a decent amount of money just from doing this, just moving my money around, moving from Bitcoin to the big altcoins, to the small altcoins, to the micro caps, and so on and so forth. And I've been saying this for a while. The money flow in crypto is legit. It is how the market freaking works. I wouldn't be surprised if any of the coins in like the top 25 have a nice run up in the coming weeks. A big bag that I own, Solana, is already pumping up 10% today. That's pretty decent. I've been bullish on Solana for a while. I've been bigging it up, really outperforming a lot of the top 25 altcoins, as you can see. So I keep telling people like Solana is a good coin. Like it's a really, really solid project that is still undervalued in my opinion. Like it should be above Cardano, I think. Actually, it's really close to beating Cardano. Like, look at that, 61 billion versus 70 billion. I think it's gonna overtake Cardano finally. I've already moved my coins into altcoins. If you are in that position, I'd be looking to put money into some of these top 25 altcoins. And from Venom, that is when I think the smaller caps are going to pump. Like some of these more obscure coins, I think are going to see a nice run up. Basic attention token, I like that coin. Radium, I have a bag of. And I would say this deep into the bull run, you know, we're not at the end by any means, but we're approaching the end. And at this point, you got to ask yourself, what kind of X am I looking for? Now, let's say you hold on to Bitcoin. Could you 2x your money? Absolutely. I think that is pretty feasible that it will go to 120k. What is more likely is that you'll get a 10x from buying an altcoin. What is way more attractive in my opinion is simply putting your money into altcoins, where the multiplier is going to be bigger. Like if you look at the market cap of some of these coins in like the top 100, like it's 1.5 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like most of these are decent projects. The fact that basic attention token is just above a $1 billion market cap is kind of insane. Engine, I hold a big bag of Engine. Could that 10x during this bull run? Absolutely. I think that is very feasible. I would say the majority of the coins in the top 100 have a 10x in them. At this stage of the bull run, like I was the guy that bought Bitcoin at 6,000, Ethereum at 200. You know, I held those coins for a while and I made a lot of profit from them. Tremendous amount of profit actually. When we're this deep into the bull run, you know, there's only so much Bitcoin can move upwards. It's going to move upwards 100% in my opinion, but look at that market cap, 1.1 trillion. It's going to take a hell of a lot to move that up by 2x, let alone a 10x that you could quite easily get from some of these altcoins. And, you know, at the end of the bull run, that's when altcoins pump the most anyway. So I think the wise move for anybody in crypto is to look into getting into altcoins. In the short term, I think it's going to pump. In the long term, as in months from now, I think it's going to pump also. So, you know, it just makes sense with how the crypto market cycle is, where we are in the bull run. You know, I just think the wise move is to get into altcoins. And even deeper, when we get into the micro caps under $1 billion, you know, there's quite a few decent projects here. Radium, I hold a decent bag of Radium. It's kind of like a sister coin of Solana. It's the DEX based on the Solana network. I think it's due a 10x plus. And you know, there's just a lot of decent projects that are under $1 billion. And oh, what do we have here? Boss token. This looks very interesting, and the market cap is tiny. The fully diluted market cap's only at a $16 million market cap. Wow. And it has an amazing use case which is used to unlock premium features in an amazing DeFi wallet tracking dApp. That is insane. For realsies, I'm actually the dev of Boss tokens, so take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. This is Zero Waiting, signing out.